What up, my YouTube family? Man, listen, no, ain't nobody gonna tell you. So I had to come on here and tell y'all myself. Because even though I told y'all that this was a publicity stunt, y'all don't believe me. So let's just play it out, right? It's still the hottest topic out there. Meg the Stallion and broke up with Klay Thompson. I'm still shocked though that everybody still think this is real. So here's what I'm gonna do. Because the only people I'm seeing online that is mad is the his hoes. Young hoes, old ex hoes, 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 hoes. I think the only people is that gonna tell you women, us women, the truth is me and Yanti Tia. I think we the only ones who's gonna tell y'all the goddamn truth. Because as much as, and I get it. It's disappointing to see Meg get treated this way, because I know for a lot of us, especially us ex hoes and current hoes and wannabe hoes, and it is what it is. We thought this was a come up, but let's go ahead and talk about it because this Meg and Clay situation got people in their feelings, man, and I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. I've been watching the videos. I've been watching what all y'all been saying online, and I have to admit, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed for my species, for women. Yeah, I am. Because I could tell a lot of y'all don't have homeboys. A lot of y'all do not have homeboys, and it shows. But I got a clip from Mason Cam who's going to tell you what it is. And even the co host, Mo, who actually um, said some things that you probably want to listen to as well. Because he agreed with me. He agreed that he thinks it's PR, and I do too. But since this is where we at today on the algorithms, I'm going to participate. But I'm going to tell you guys the truth. Okay? We need more truth tellers out there. And if you don't have any homeboys, if you don't have any male counterparts that will tell you the truth, you should really invest in that. You should really invest in having, plutonic relationships with men just so you can, get that honesty about how men really think. And luckily, right, Cam'ron Mase did it this morning. So, especially women. Now, before y'all get mad at me, because nobody's gonna tell you the why, the why. And I'm not saying all women are his O's. I'm not saying that, okay? But I am noticing a pattern. And some women are really upset about this breakup. So I have to sit back and ask myself, why? Why? Because let's be real. People is acting like this was supposed to be something serious. Like this was leading somewhere big if you couldn't see through the publicity stunt. And now that it's over, it's outrage. Are y'all serious? But here's the thing. What if it was never that deep to begin with? I'm speaking in a male perspective at this point. Because I was watching It Is What It Is this morning, Cam, Mase, Stat Baby, and Maurice. And they broke it down from a men's perspective. And here's the funny part. Stat was aloof. She you could tell that you could tell the experience is not there. She really couldn't relate that it is so many hizzos out here mad. She's looking at it from a young girl who's, not been with a lot of men, who's not experienced. She's looking at it in that lens, so she can't relate, right? But even though she's younger and more optimistic, the men, Cam Mase and Maurice, was like, men look at things different. And that's really where the conversation shifted. So let's get off into the clip of them beginning the conversation, because I think every woman needs to hear this. Because what looks good to us, or like uh what looks like something different to us, it's going to look different to men. Okay? So men look at things different. And I know you probably wanted this fake relationship to work, but it is what it is. And I just can't believe the amount of women online mad. I mean, y'all are really mad. So let's stop playing, because the reaction to Meg and Klay breaking up, it's loud. It's so loud online. It's embarrassing, actually. I'm really embarrassed for the women species right now. I really am. I'm really embarrassed for y'all. And you could tell a lot of y'all don't have homeboys. And I'm looking at it like, why are y'all this mad? So I started thinking, I think this was a testament to his O's. This was a testament to women who might be, out there, who might be sexually active, who might, like, a lot of hope was lost. And I get it. You see this happening, you're like, damn, I ain't gonna never get married because of your past, because of your sexual activity, because of your promiscuous that you displayed in life. You do get judged. So I'm happy that Cam and Mase brought this up today, because y'all too mad. Y'all are too mad. I even saw a video of women saying that they were going to, like, do witch spells on him. Like, that's crazy. All because Meg was promiscuous. All because Meg dated multiple people, multiple men. I don't even know what's quadruple. Like, her list is, and trust me, a lot of us been there. I'm a true testament, y'all. You have to be so careful with your reputation when you're young. You have to be so careful if you don't want this to come back. I'm serious. Because from a man's perspective, all this makes perfect sense. So let's get off into what Mason Cam had to say because I'm not a man, but I do have homeboys. I do have friends who told me this as well when I was younger. You cannot be a promiscuous type of woman if you want to be taken serious. And your reputation do follow you. It does precede you. It follows you to your fucking death. Okay? I'm being real with y'all, youngins. But this is why I made this video because the women was pissing me off, pretending like they ain't never been in Meg's situation because men cheat every day. It's a man cheating right now. But the women are reacting like, how could he leave her? Oh, she's that girl. Oh, his loss. And I'm sitting here like, maybe he ain't never planning to stay anyway. But you know what? It's okay. I'll let the men tell you themselves. Let me speed it up. Where are we at? I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all.
You rap about being a hoe. Mad rap.
This is just my observation. This is not true. Don't hold it as what it is. Lord. Responsible for this, and don't hold me responsible for this. I'm just saying this just seems like a thing.
All these case studies, we just got one after another.
And they just athletes.
Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm trying to time it up.
About Meg the Stallion yesterday, niggas gonna say I'm hating. Everybody, they just don't want to hear it.
What they don't want to hear.
No, he's talking about Klay. You know, niggas be like, yo, Klay Thompson fumbled Meg the Stallion. And then we got to sit here and fake be careful with our words so that niggas don't feel offended. You rap about being a hoe. Mad rappers fuck you. And then Klay Thompson fumbled. But we got to be politically correct. The status say, no, I don't think so. She's doing her thing.
No, that is subordinate.
Yo, she talks about, all right, so let's just have a conversation.
There we go.
What
That's
she's
what
rapping.
I came for.
The name of my song is called Wet Ass Pussy, right? Then she promotes having wet ass pussy and fucks mad other rappers, and then you get with a nigga, he don't want to be monogamous and he fumbled. What's the thinking? I don't know the thinking.
And she said he's supposed to settle down. How's he gonna settle down if she preaching?
Come on, Stat.
I just feel like
Stat, let me stop you. You speaking on behalf of the AKAs before the show. You talked about being an AKA.
Yeah, I'm speaking on behalf of my personal own thought process.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with anybody else, no organization, none of that. I just feel like you know who you decide to date. Like, it's not like it was a secret. It's not like anything was hidden. That was always her career. That was always her song. If that's not something that you wanted to be part of, you didn't have to date the girl.
But I think,
yeah, but that's the whole thing is too. Hold on, Merk. The whole thing is, and don't be mad when I decide to leave.
I just
think, how you gonna force them to stay?
It's not forcing somebody to stay, but also if you don't want to stay, and these are her words, I don't know their relationship, I don't know these people, but from what she said, you don't want to stay, you don't have to cheat. You can just be like, I just think we should go our separate ways and leave it at that. That's my thing. I don't think people have to stay together. I don't think you need to force a relationship. But if you don't want to be in a relationship anymore, you could just say, hey, this isn't working out, we're good, and we go our separate ways. That's all.
Now, they just told her, and this is the problem. This is the problem with women. These men just told her and us, all the women listening and watching, men separate fun from seriousness. And we ignore that. So I'm here, hopefully, to give y'all some game. Let's go.
That's my thoughts. I don't think anybody, regardless of who it is, it could be somebody that I even hate. I don't think anybody deserves to be cheated on. I'm not going to say that.
No,
But the whole point is this, right? How do you know? Because that's what she said.
That's why I'm going
You're
based
just going off what.
But that's all you can do.
Exactly.
All you can do is go based off of what somebody has said. Like,
So
if
what
any
if
of
he
y'all
says-
up here told me that somebody cheated on you, I'd be like, I don't like that, because they should not, even if I don't know the other person's perspective.
I'm going based off the fact her songs. Maybe I just want to have some fun for a little while. You say you got wet ass pussy.
But that's not even,
See what
I
it's
don't even
about.
think we can do that, because like we see musicians and artists all the time rap about things that they have no business being part of. They don't know nothing about that life. I don't know nothing about any type of certain type of life. That doesn't mean that I'm associated with that or that consumed who I am. I just think it's music that people like to listen to. Same with her career. I don't know
Not with a
what
song like
life
that,
she's
Stat.
about. And I don't
Oh my God, Stat is so young and naive, but this ain't her life, so I get it.
know what life Klay Thompson's about. We don't know nothing about Klay Thompson until we saw this.
How do you know Klay was in a
Stats.
relationship with her?
It was posted, but go ahead, Cam.
I'm gonna tell something real quick, Stat, and it's not bad. I'm gonna share a story you share with me, and it's nothing bad, nothing personal. You went to what's her name, right? What is Kodak Black be rapping about? Crazy shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Was you in a shootout by where he was at when you went to the festival? Was it a shootout?
Potentially.
Yeah, allegedly, right? We'll go allegedly. All right, cool. You get what you heard, all right? That's what you've been hearing the whole time.
But not every.
So-
but I'm saying things happen to different people. Not everybody's like that.
What
Oh
are you
my
saying?
gosh, Stat.
So what did you call make the clarify awards?
Clarity question.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's have a clarity conversation. Let me give you some clarity information.
Okay, go ahead.
Klay is 6'7", light skin with good hair. As an athlete, he didn't need Megan. He could have, if you're 6'7" and you're light skin with good hair, you could have anybody. I think we all know that.
That's
She was.
okay.
I'm just keeping it
I'm gonna
real,
let you
Stat.
finish.
Go ahead and tell me I'm lying.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Ladies, tell the truth. A guy in the hood could be 6 feet or taller, light skin with good hair.
He ain't lying, y'all. Y'all know they ain't. These men is trying to get y'all game. These are men think, y'all. Listen to them and get you some homeboys.
And he's gonna have his pick of the litter wherever he goes.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are contradicting what you're saying, because if you can choose anybody, he still chose her. So I don't
He
understand.
didn't choose her.
Yes, he did.
He didn't choose her because he cheated on her.
Well, now we're seeing the result of that, but initially he chose her. You don't just buy a house with anybody.
If you
I feel like-
cheated, you didn't choose her.
He did. A lot of people choose people that they unfortunately still cheat on.
Then they don't
Beyonce
choose
got cheated
her.
on.
Then he don't choose her.
They do.
He didn't choose it. That's why he's out.
I think we're just gonna agree to disagree, because we're just gonna go back and forth. I hear all of you guys' points. Like, that is fine. You guys are valid to think what you think, and I'm valid to what I.
Hey, niggas lie every day, okay? They lie. Women lie, men lie to get the poo nanny, to have to be closer to a dude, to like, stop acting like this is foreign. He played her. He played her. He played her, okay? Damn.
We just think differently. That's all.
It's like a girl saying, "What? A guy asking a woman, why did you cheat on me? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? You know how much I love you." Listen, if she's doing it, she don't love you back. This is just what it is. I hate to bring you harsh truth because you're so young and vibrant.
You're so young and vibrant and
I
green.
hate to give you. Just think about it. If he's saying this to her, he doesn't choose her. She's just coming into the knowledge of that. And I think when people go to the media with it, they already knew that. You know if a guy is marrying you or not. You know that. You know that. So you said he got cold feet. How did he buy a ring?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know anything.
See, a lot of us, we be in la la land, man. We be in la la land early in the relationship.
I'm just going based off of what was said.
You know, that was just fun. That was just fun for him.
Yep.
We're
You know what it
assuming.
is also too?
No, we're not assuming.
We're assuming.
Go
ahead, Cam.
You know what it is? Sorry, Mo, to interrupt. You know what it is too? Is that this, right? Is that, and I love women that stick together and all that. I do. No, it's
For real.
You know that sounded crazy.
Nah, cause you know why? Because sometimes women stick together and they don't even know each other, and they'll just be like, they're a woman, I'm gonna take their side. And then when it's time for another woman to have your back, they're gonna be like, I don't even know her like that. I'm not talking about you. You'll run and jump to somebody's defense, and then when you need them to jump to your defense, they don't even know you. So I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying women in general. I know it's woman power, but make sure when you have that girl's back, that the girl's gonna have your back when you have a problem too.
Yeah, this ain't the one to be defend.
Yeah, this.
I'm
Let me
just
ask you
stating
something.
clearly what we. I don't even think that this is a.
This is not the one to defend, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is not the one to defend. I'm sorry, Meg. Your reputation exceed the bullshit. Girl, bye.
Crazy take. I'm just going based off
No,
of
this has nothing to do with you. I'm just
No, I know you're saying something different, but Maurice's face over here giving me these faces. I just need to be clearly. I am going based off of not knowing Meg and not knowing Klay and going based off of one statement that this woman has said about a public relationship. All I can take from it is clearly both parties were confused. I don't think anybody should be cheated on. And if you don't want to be in a relationship anymore, you don't have to stay.
Clarity question. Did Klay ever post, "This is my baby"?
Actually,
this is my
yes.
wife. My wife.
Baby, yes. Wife, I don't know. I don't really care that much about the relationship.
No, I'm asking you. I'm just asking clarity question.
Yes, he said baby, but they posted their keys of their house. They posted a lot of things together. I'm just going based off of what I saw. I don't know what happens behind closed doors.
So whose house is it if they want to leave?
I don't know. That's between them. I'm just stating what I see.
That's why you don't get a house.
Man, this was fun.
That's all.
This was fun for him.
I just hate breakups. That's all. I don't like that for anybody.
Okay, there is no person in this chat who ever seen Klay with Megan Thee Stallion. No offense to her, and thought that he was about to marry this woman.
No God thought that.
No,
I feel like
no God thought that.
I just feel like this is like a man. This is where I have to do that. Like
no
a lot
God
of the
thought
women
that.
think one thing, a lot of the men think one thing, and then there's some crossover.
Let me clear this
You
up.
saw when Megan was cooking for his pops?
Yeah.
He didn't even look like
Nope.
he wanted that breakfast.
I disagree.
Okay.
He looked like he liked it. What did he do? Like a certain eye look that was like, he doesn't like the food.
It's something that guys know, like.
I disagree.
Hey son, he go one of these.
Now you see how she ain't listening? What's up with us, y'all? Me, like your homeboys will tell you, your brother will tell you, your cousin dude will tell you, but we'll still go ahead and be like, nah. The men are telling us, y'all. These guys look at Megan like a throwaway, a fun time. And I'm telling you, I understand. That's why your reputation precedes who you are. You have to, men absolutely judge based on your image, your reputation, how you present yourself publicly. That don't mean that they're looking for angels. That's not what they're saying. But it does mean that they categorize women differently. And that's just real. That's just what it is. So based on how you carry yourself in your younger years matters. That's all.
Son,
Man, listen to me. I'm on the backside of my career. Man, I was watching her on some videos. She looks like something. Let me play around. That's it. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but I did not look at those two and be like, man, that's about to be a power couple and they gonna roll off into the sunset. This is fresh off of her public. Like, ain't no man of that stature, like May said,
hundreds
off of 6, 7, 8, 9 public relationships that you about to be like, this is what I'm settling down with. That's a fact.
And it's good for you to know this.
I just feel like if that's the case, then nothing should have been public.
No,
it's
but
public
like,
fun. It's park.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Park.
No, that doesn't make sense.
It's park.
Because Stat, you fail to realize that this is what a lot of men do. She doesn't understand it because it hasn't happened to her yet. The sis, niece, Stat, you just ain't experienced yet. But trust us. Trust us.
You have a park public. They're having fun in the park public.
No, I just feel like if you like, look, it's just my turn. If that's what you want to call it, you don't publicly post all of that and introduce them to your family.
Can I say this? This is just my opinion, my humble opinion.
He was introducing her as a celebrity.
I don't think so. I just think.
Oh my God, y'all. Y'all cannot be this naive out there. Do you know a man will introduce you to his mama, her to his mama, the girl around the corner to his mama? He'll introduce every hizzo he messing around with to his mama. You ain't special. That's why you gotta when you meet a dude, you put him in jail first. You put him in jail first. He get an F. But y'all.
Feelings change, and that happens in people's relationships, and that's fine.
I think
there's a problem. I just think there's a problem when cheating is involved. If you just want to move on,
trolling you,
I don't care. Move on. That's
I was just
life.
trolling you.
No, you're not though. You're not. You're actually not trolling. I'm just saying, like, if you want to move on, that's cool. You just don't cheat.
I'll say something before we go.
Go ahead.
So 2 things. One, this was payback for you not skipping the show when Cam was getting on me. Pause. You don't need this went all the way over your head.
Not skipping. When do I don't
remember they was joking on me. You asked like, yo, Stat, change the subject.
Oh, yeah, this commercial breaks.
Yeah, this is my get back. Right?
That's fine.
Stat.
I can take it. Right.
Stat. No, this is really a clarity moment. It's for women to know if you're out there and you got like 6 or 7 public relationships, no real guy up there making hundreds of millions.
No,
it's gonna be an anomaly that he picks you to be his wife, knowing that everybody else then enjoyed it. It's just that's not what great.
Look, you get one a generation. You got Russell Wilson. That's it.
Yeah, that's an anomaly.
Yeah, that's it. You got Russell. That's it.
I don't know.
And it's good that we're giving this game, because you're talking with 3 guys from different walks of life that all are telling you the same thing. Even at different spaces right now in our lives, we're all telling you the same thing. So a woman thinks, I'm looking fine. I'm looking better than I looked before, but I don't want to walk in with 9 guys.
No,
that all had this experience. It's not. A trophy is, like Arabia said, is to be passed around. But a treasure.
Arabia made a good ass point. Yeah, she killed that. Trophy everybody sees. You bury your treasure and you keep it out of everybody's business.
Shout out to Arabia.
Yeah, shout out to Arabia.
That statement.
I'll just say, because every time I make a take, she's naive. I hear you guys, and I know that this is how most men think. That is clear. That is, I got it. We know this.
So why do you not take it?
that doesn't mean I have to be like, oh yeah, everybody's right. Like I still feel like there is hope for certain people in certain situations. Unfortunately, this situation did not work for her. I wish it went a different direction because from what we've seen, it looked great, but that's not going to be the case for everybody. I do think one day even Kim Kardashian can get married again if that's what she chooses to want. That's fine.
One clarity question for you though. Killer, you mind one clarity question? I want to.
All right, go ahead. This is great. This is actually great.
I want to ask you one clarity question. If the type of guys you like, right, are telling you what they're in the market for, how do you disregard what they're telling you they're in the market for?
You can't disregard what the guy that you want is telling you what he wants.
Oh, okay. All right. That's it.
Yeah.
You can't.
And you also,
that's what you want. You can't disregard what that man says that he wants.
Yeah, and you also, I remember what it was, Andrea said, how you can erase your whole past. You can't erase your whole past.
That's not true at all. Like you can't erase your past. I agree. You cannot erase your past.
Okay, yeah.
That's there. No, I'm saying I agree. Yeah, you can't just be like, all right, this never happened. People are going to, unfortunately, that's part of your story forever.
Yeah, and I'm not calling Meg a hoe, but I'm calling how people perceive things when you get publicly passed around. These things that you do, in America, you have to hold yourself accountable for things that you've done.
Yeah.
And from that, people will shape their opinion, how they shape their opinion. And I think that's more or less what we're saying.
Well, that's life. Perception is everything, whether it's true or whether it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's fair.
Yeah, we could agree to that.
I'm not saying that's why I'm like, I understand what you guys are saying, but I'm also saying I don't think that's necessarily fair because there's some people on the opposite end who can do whatever they want and date whoever they want, and they're still going to get whatever they want in this life.
Yeah, but I'm all. I
think so. I think so.
I just want to be clear. I don't mean any.
Lord, stat, man. She'll get it. But see, you see how disconnected she is? She don't get it. Because women are looking at Meg like, she's so successful, she's beautiful, she that girl. And all of that may be true. But men is looking at it differently. Like, yeah, but she is not wifey. And I know people don't like that conversation, but it's real, y'all.
Any of what I've said towards Drea, whoever, with any sort of malice, I'm just talking about behavior, right? And I'm also saying that you can't just move through life, having sex with everybody and think that somebody's not going to think that you're a hoe and still think that you won't be, like your behavior won't be criticized accordingly.
Yeah, you're public.
And not only that, Mo, you just made a great point, right? Just because, and that's another thing, it's like, I was related, before I get to my point, I related to shows, right? So I'll tell people, and Mace knows this as well, like when you get booked for a show and a promoter, I'll use some real low numbers so niggas feel more comfortable, rappers at home. If a promoter books you for $5,000 and then you go to
and bottles.
Yeah, and bottles with the sparkles on it, so you feel like you're killing it. I tell niggas, do not bring no sparklers the fuck over here, man. All my bottles. But anyway, if a promoter books you for $5,000 in New Jersey, then you try to go do a show in Philadelphia, and you be like, yo, I want $10,000. All these promoters are in the promoting business. So that promoter in what I said, Philadelphia is going to call the promoter in Jersey, like, yo, you going to give him $10,000? Like, nigga, I gave that nigga $5,000. What you talking about? Give him $10,000. You better tell that nigga you got $5,500 for travel. So they all talk. So just yesterday when we talked about this topic for a few minutes, we named about 5 or 6 people that I named that were known. And if you think that you're going to do something with an athlete or entertainer and they're not going to talk to each other, you're going to be talked about. We just talked about the people we knew.
Yeah.
It's a whole community of people that we don't know that be like, yo, you know I hit that, right? Yo, you know I hit that, right? Then when you walk in a room and you in a room with 2, 3 niggas, they be like, yo, you know I hit that, right? We just talked about the people that we know about. So your name is getting tossed around anyway. When you're thinking about, let's just say you're Klay Thompson, right? And you be like, yo, little nigga from Toronto hit it too. I ain't want to say nothing. Who? Nah, the 11th man off the bench, he's hit it too. Word? Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, before that, she was in all. You're going to be talked about whether it's public or not public. Once you start fucking with entertainers, athletes, your name gets passed around, and then it becomes a stat for them just to hit it. We talk about this all the time with Mase and myself, when we even say we don't get it. We be like, yo, why nigga want to have nigga leftovers? We done talked about leftovers about 9, 10 times since we started this show. But some niggas don't care. It'd be like, yo, I sniped them. Yeah, I caught that. And then it's one of them situations where now you're talked about, and niggas, and you probably don't even know that you're talked about because you're like, they're not gonna blow up the spot. They're gonna blow up the spot. So when we're talking about the niggas that we named on the list yesterday, think about the people that may have hit Klay like, man, you know, little Tootie in Baton Rouge? he caught her. He caught her too.
On a drunk night.
You don't know. On a drunk night.
He's driving the boat.
All that, man. So that's just the people we don't know. So
that's the respectful group. That's the respectful group. We're not even talking about the guys that's gonna be disrespectful. That's gonna be like, yo, that ain't wifey, is it? Like right there. And we know this because that's why we don't do it, Stat, because we don't want to walk in with somebody and our peers and people we respect say, yo, is that wifey?
Nah, you can't do that. You hear what's going on, Stat?
I'm around y'all every day. I already know what's going on.
Okay, so look, instead of Stat getting mad, why we and a lot of women on the internet, maybe we should start listening, y'all. Because if men are telling you how they think, why ignore it? That don't mean change who you are, but understand the game you playing. That's all I'm saying. Meg would have been better off just keeping them on her squad, not trying to get serious, not caring about, how it looks to the public and trying to make it look like something else, because we do that a lot as women. And that's why we keep getting played, man.
I already know what's going on.
Then you want to beat up everybody. Come on, you can't beat up everybody. Because she throwing herself a party. You can't do that.
Listen,
Stat planted her hair
She
down.
want to throw her body a party. You can't do that.
Yeah. Shout out though, real quick, man. I'm gonna give a shout to my homegirl, True Asia from Harlem, from the East Side. See, I like females who straight out, right? She told me before, she like, yo, this bitch gonna come up to me talking about, yo, you know I used to fuck him, right? And she said, so what? My turn, nigga. I want to see what it's about. Then you gotta respect that, because if you know, you don't feel like the last person in the room who know. Like that's my thing. See, Mo and Mase is married. You know what I'm saying? So when I get with a female, I like, yo, did you ever bone a rapper? Did you bone a athlete? Did you? Because now, if you're the last person in the room to know, you look even more stupid.
No, yes.
So when somebody comes clean and tell you, at least if you walk in a room and then you cool. It's like, for instance, one time, this dead ass, we did a preview Paul Pierce was coming on our show one time, and I don't ever mess with this girl no more. We're still friends, and she like, yo, I just wanted to call and tell you, she's from Chicago, a friend of mine. Yo, I used to date Paul. I'm just telling you now, I want to give you that respect because I don't know if y'all girls will come up this, that, and the third. And I doubt we would have talked about it. I ain't messed with this girl in over 10 years. But she gave me the respect to call and tell me that she used to mess with Paul Pierce. Now, if it do come up, I'll be like, nigga, I know. Fuck is you talking about? You left titty, right second, you crazy? Yeah, like, you hit them with all that. You know, Turner? See, you already can combat that if it comes your way. You know what I mean? So just giving a little more context to the conversation.
Do you think any different now, Stat, hearing us speak? Or you
the thing is, I'm not surprised. Like, okay. I already know where y'all's head is going, where the conversation is going. I already know.
Oh, okay.
But that doesn't mean that I have to be like, yep, da 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 da. Like, I still I understand both sides. That's what I'll say.
But do you agree with both sides?
There is truth on both sides.
My thing is this. Hold on real quick. The whole thing about it is this, yo. As far as Mason Mo is concerned, we're past the point of trying to convince that. What you Mace and what you Mo need to realize is that it doesn't matter what we say. It's not about that. We passed that, all right? It doesn't matter what we say. It's already embedded in I'm not talking about Stat. Females. This is the way it goes. That, yo, whatever. We said he fumbled, nigga. That's that. And I'm not talking about you, Stat. I'm just saying in general, people gonna have their opinions, and that's what's dope about having an opinion. You don't have to agree with anybody. It's just your opinion.
And it is. That's why I totally understand where y'all are coming from, but I'm gonna think what I think, and y'all are gonna think what you think.
Go down the hill.
Yeah, she gonna just.
But also, that's not my life. You know, that is not my life. We're talking about somebody else's relationship, and
I'm gonna get you.
We all handle things.
Before I leave, I'm gonna get you to quit. So you ride the fence with these political answers, right?
Yeah.
So I just need you to start to commit to one answer.
The thing about me is,
you
like,
agree?
I see both. I'm just such an open-minded person. So I understand what y'all are saying. It's like in a man's mentality, you're like, why would I want to go talk to this girl if I know she was with this person, did this, talks about this? That's not my wifey. Cool. I got it. But at the same time, if she wants to be liberated and open, and that's the type of person that she is, and you decided to go date her knowing that that's what she brought to the table, why are you shocked by anything else that comes with it? Like, you knew when you signed up.
Nah, he's not shocked. He's just saying he don't want to keep it. He just want to drive it like everybody else drove it and give it back.
Then you can say at the jump, look, I don't want to do all that lovey-dovey stuff. We don't even got to be a real thing for real. I just want to mess with you. You don't even got to say that. If you're trying to trick somebody, I guess go ahead and say what you got to say. But
you know what's going to come out?
You don't do all the other things that come with it.
No, you know what's going to come out. I guarantee this was her PR move. You know she ain't been having good PR.
She has.
No.
She has not for a period, but recently her PR team has been working over.
But I think she got with the Splash brother to get good PR, and you with the 6'7" light-skinned dude with good hair, and you about to praise like you in the relationship to try to get out of all that other mess you was doing. I think it was PR.
I don't think a public relationship breakup is good PR, but to some people,
I'm talking about the getting with Klay Thompson. I think
that was supposed to clean her up.
Yeah, I just, to me,
because he was such a
correct.
He wasn't a bad boy. He was a clean guy.
You know why everybody was surprised? Everybody was surprised to see Klay even on the internet like that. Mm-hmm. That's not his personality. He been the same dude over in Golden State with Steph for all those years. Then when he went to Dallas and he's on the backside of his career and he stepped out and did this is almost like as shocking as seeing Eric Benet on the internet. Mm-hmm. And you see him speaking. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get where I'm coming from.
Doing this may mess up potential clients, right? Because y'all be laughing. I'm serious about it. Because people are going to see this and say, dealing with you always ends messy. Mm-hmm. That could become a storyline too.
Also, some men don't care. Like, we've seen like a Selena Powell who time after time still messes with, like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know people's judgment. I don't know.
Let me give you another truth.
Okay.
Brown skin women do not get to do what those other women do. Somebody need to tell them that. They don't treat them this.
There you go, Stack. Go ahead. You got a lot to say.
I don't have a lot to say.
I'm not saying that as right. I'm not saying it is fair or right because I know those are two things you're saying. But me as a black man, I don't get to do everything other people do. I understand.
He's right though, because look at the Drea situation. Look at her situation. She ain't get dogged out like this.
The chips are stacked against me. So I understand because I'm saying that from a real place, you know. So just like a young black woman, you won't get the same chance that Katy Perry gets or that Taylor Swift gets. So
that's a fact.
Act accordingly.
I don't have any other things to add to that.
Or Caitlin Clark. You need more.
There's always gonna be this. So
right?
Amen.
Man, if you want to watch the whole show from this morning, you can tune in. But I'm just saying, y'all, we got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. It is what it is. See, because over here at Black Culture is Lit TV, we are not just repeating what's trending. I am trying to talk about what people avoid. And the truth is, perception matters. You can be that girl and still not be taken seriously by men. That's not hate. That's just how they think. That's why I was determined to show this clip from this morning, because you got 3 men telling us what it is. Are we going to listen? So now I'm asking y'all, are women mad because they disagree or because they don't like what they're hearing? Talk to me, because to me, it's common sense. But for all the young women out there, hold your character, your reputation in the palm of your hands like it matters. Because I'm telling you, y'all, your reputation follows you throughout your whole life. So, I don't know. I wish Meg luck. I think the best thing for Meg to do right now is to disappear. I think she needs to hibernate. I think she needs to stay out the public. And because I'm talking about, it's because of her jacket. It's not because of what just happened. It's because of all the stuff before Klay, all the guys before Klay, all the rumors, everything that she's been going through before him. Now people get to bring that up. People are going to bring that up. They're going to bring up her past because that's what they do, y'all. This is what they do. So, you want more real conversations like this? Subscribe to the channel, Black Culture's Lit TV, because I am not sugarcoating over here. I'm breaking it down for real. And just remember, y'all, a lot of these women are mad because this hit too close to home. Trust me. This is not about Meg 100%. It's about the pattern. Because she gave a lot of his O's hope. But unfortunately, your reputation precedes you. And you can't get away from it. And I know a lot of y'all ain't ready to hear this. And I know it's going to feel like, is she talking to me? Yeah, if the shoe fit, I'm talking to you. Yes, I am. Because it needs to be said, man. So, like I said, it is what it is. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in. It's been real. See you next time. Peace.